Hey friends! Before we start the show, I wanted to quickly mention a way that you can get downloadable Eat Your Spanish worksheets and downloads of our Spanish learning songs while at the same time supporting our program. The answer is by joining our Patreon familia at www.patreon.com/eatyourspanish. For as little as $2 per month, you can receive bonus learning content specific to each episode. Plus, 100% of the money earned goes towards keeping our program on the air. I know we've said it before, but it's true. As independent artists, the success of our show remains in the hands of our supporters. So if you're having fun learning with us and want to support our work and receive additional learning material, please visit www.patreon.com/eatyourspanish or click on the link in every episode description. Thanks, amigos!
Hey friends! Before we start the show, we want to give a quick shout out to a few members of our Patreon family.
That's right! We want to send out a big hola to Sterling and Celestine in Colorado. Hola, amigos! You all have such beautiful names. I wonder if you know this already, Celestine, but your name is also the name of a type of mineral. And I just looked it up and it's a magical looking blue crystal. And Sterling, you actually have the same name as one of my younger brothers. What a great coincidence! Thank you all for your love and support, and we hope you all are enjoying the beautiful nature out in Colorado.
We also want to give a shout out to our amigo Otto and his perro Rocket. Otto, we're so proud of you for being such a dedicated Spanish learner. Otto not only listens to Eat Your Spanish, but he also has worked on Spanish on the apps Duolingo, Gus on the Go, the Spanish School Bus, Gus Stories, and in his workbook called The Complete Book of Spanish. It's so neat that you're so dedicated to learning a new language and culture, and we're so happy to be a part of your journey. Thanks for being such a studious and special learner, and please give Rocket un abrazo fuerte from me and Vanessa.
Oh yeah, hi Rocket, hola. Hi Otto. And last but not least, we want to say hola to our amigo Stanley from Long Beach, California. Stanley, we heard you're a big fan of Mrs. Elephant and Mr. Mouse, so we've got a special treat for you.
Is it time?
It sure is.
Okay, let's do it. Mr. Mouse. Uno, dos, tres. Hola, Stanley. Stanley, we are just so happy to know that you're having fun listening to all the fun things that Mr. Mouse and I do.
Yeah, Stanley. Thanks for being such a great listener. We're so happy to be able to make you happy. It's one of the reasons we love to share our stories. We'd like to bring a smile to your face and to the faces of all of our amigos all around the world.
Adios for now, Stanley. We hope you're enjoying the beautiful weather down in California. Maybe we could come visit sometime. I've always wanted to try surfing.
Yeah, me too. That would be so much fun.
I would love to see you all doing that. Thanks, Stanley, for all your love and support.
And thanks again to all of our Patreon familia. Your support really means the world to us. Now on with the show. Hello, friends.
Hola, amigos.
How are you?
¿Cómo están?
I'm so happy
Estoy feliz
to be with you.
a estar contigo.
Are you hungry
Tienen hambre
to sing and play?
a cantar y jugar.
'Cause on our menu
Porque en el menú
is Spanish today. Everybody sing.
Eat your Spanish, eat your Spanish, eat your Spanish with us today. Did you say spinach? No, I said Spanish. Okay. Eat your Spanish with us today. Eat your Spanish!
With Evan.
and Vanessa. Hola, amigos.
Hello, friends. Me llamo Evan. My name's Evan.
Y yo me llamo Vanessa, and my name's Vanessa. Welcome to the review episode where we'll review the words for los días de la semana, or the days of the week.
Today we'll be reviewing those words, and then we've got a fun game to play with you.
And then at the very end of the episode, we'll give one special listener the chance to ask us a question about how to say a word or phrase in Spanish. But first, it's time for a little review of our words from last week.
Listo, amigos? Are you ready, friends? Here we go.
now it's time to take a look back at our lesson from last week. Evan, rewind the tape.
So, Vanessa, how do you say all 7 days of the week?
Good question. So for Monday, we say lunes, Tuesday is martes, Wednesday is miércoles, Thursday is jueves, Friday is viernes, Saturday is sábado, and last but not least, Sunday is domingo. I know this is a lot of words to learn, so if you don't get them all at the first time, don't worry about it. I bet if you listen to the episode 1 or 2 more times, you'll be an expert. So first, we'll start with the word for Monday, which in Spanish is lunes. So repeat after me. Lunes.
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 Great work! Now for the next día de la semana, or day of the week, we'll practice saying Tuesday, which in Spanish is martes. So repeat after me. Martes.
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 Excelente, amigos! Next up is Wednesday, which in Spanish is miércoles. So repeat after me. Miércoles.
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 Muy bien! We're almost halfway there. Next comes Thursday, which in Spanish is jueves. So repeat after me. Jueves.
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 Excelente, amigos! Now for Friday, and then it'll be time to say the words for the weekend. For Friday, we say viernes. So repeat after me, amigos. Viernes.
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 Now on to the weekend. The word for Saturday in Spanish is sábado. So repeat after me. Sábado.
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 Perfecto! And last but not least is Sunday, which in Spanish is domingo. That's a really fun one to say. Will you repeat it with me? Domingo.
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 Great review, everybody. Now I hope you're ready to have some fun because it's time to play
A Spanish game.
Spanish game time.
Okay, amigos, now that we've reviewed our words from the last episode, it's time to use them in a game. I wonder who that could be. Oh wow, Mr. Mouse, what a surprise. What are you doing here?
Hey, Evan. Sorry for showing up so unexpectedly.
Mr. Mouse, did you just lick my head?
Oh, whoops. Sorry, Evan. I'm just kind of out of whack today. I think I may have overbooked my schedule, and it's making me do a lot of really strange things. The problem is, I got myself a Spanish calendar, and I just can't remember which word goes with which day, and I just feel like I'm going a mile a minute, and so I jumped on your shoulders, and then when I saw your beautiful, delicious cabeza, or your head, I had to take a little taste. Sorry. Thinking back on it, maybe that wasn't very respectful.
Yeah, getting licked on mi cabeza isn't really my favorite thing, but it's okay. I'm sorry you're feeling so stressed out. But wait, maybe Vanessa and I, and even our amigos listening, can help you get organized. What if we help you write down your schedule so you can get it back in order? I bet that'll help you feel a lot more like your usual self. It helps a lot to write things down.
Wow, you guys would do that for me? That would be super helpful. Thanks, amigos.
Oh yeah, of course we'll help you, Mr. Mouse. You're one of our best buddies. Here, I'll write all the días de la semana, or the days of the week, on a piece of paper in order, and we'll take it from there. Okay, so first we have lunes, or Monday, then martes, or Tuesday, Next is miércoles, or Wednesday. Then jueves is Thursday, and viernes is Friday. And then the weekend. And so that's sábado and domingo, or Saturday and Sunday.
All right, so now we can fill in the schedule, and then our amigos listening can tell us which Spanish day of the week goes with each activity. What's the first thing we should write down, buddy?
Well, I have a cheese-making class that meets Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So would that be lunes, sábado y domingo, or lunes, miércoles y viernes? What do you think, amigos?
All right, amigos, what's your guess? If you said lunes, miércoles y viernes, you got it. Muy bien. Mr. Mouse, you can write down your cheese class under the spaces labeled lunes, miércoles y viernes, or Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. What's next, buddy? I can't wait to hear what else you've got planned for the week.
Well, I have a multi-species yoga class on Tuesdays and Thursdays with Mrs. Elephant. So would Tuesday and Thursday be lunes y viernes, or would that be martes y jueves? What do you think, amigos?
All right, amigos, what's your guess? If you said martes y jueves, perfecto. Martes is Tuesday and jueves is Thursday. Go ahead and write that in, Mr. Mouse.
Great! Thanks, amigos. I'm already feeling so much better. Last but not least, I have a really exciting camping trip planned with Mrs. Elephant. We're going out into the woods to a really special spot behind a waterfall. The only problem is we're going on the weekend, and I can't figure out if Saturday and Sunday are jueves y viernes, or if it's sábado y domingo. Amigos, could you help me out one last time?
Of course, Mr. Mouse. Amigos out there listening, are Saturday and Sunday called jueves and viernes, or sábado and domingo? Go ahead and guess.
All right, amigos, time's up. What's your guess? If you said sábado y domingo, muy bien, amigos. Sábado is Saturday and domingo is Sunday. So, Mr. Mouse, are you feeling a little better now that your schedule is all in order?
Ooh, yes. Gracias, amigos. I feel so much better. But I'm actually feeling really sleepy now. I think it might be time for a nap.
Mr. Mouse, is that you? I'd recognize that snort anywhere. Come here, little bonbon. I'll snuggle you right up in my trunk. Oh, hi, Evan. Hi, Vanessa. Good to see ya. I better get this little booger back to bed. Thanks for helping him, amigos. I'll see y'all later.
Adios, Mrs. Elephant.
See you all later.
Wow, amigos, thank you for your help. That was really tricky, but with your help, we did it.
Yeah, muy bueno, amigos. You all are the best. Well, now it's almost time to go, but before we do, we're going to give one of our special listeners the chance to ask us a question about how to say a word or phrase in Spanish. Evan, who is this week's special listener?
This week's special listener is Josie. Wait a sec. Vanessa, isn't Josie one of your virtual Spanish students?
Yeah, she is. We've been having such a fun time working on Spanish together. Josie, you just brighten up my day every time we see each other on Zoom. Actually, I already know what Josie wants to ask, but let's see if she can say her question again right now so all our amigos listening can hear.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to hear. Josie, what is your question?
Hola, Evan and Vanessa. Me llamo Josie. My question is how to say ornament in Spanish. Gracias. Adios.
Oh, it's so great to hear your voice, Josie. And that's a great question. Ornaments are such a beautiful way to decorate. I love them because some people celebrate Christmas and some celebrate other holidays like Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or Ramadan or Diwali or lots and lots of other holidays. But no matter what you and your familia celebrate, ornaments are for all of us, and we can all share in their beauty together. Also, they're a really fun way to express yourself. I know Mr. Mouse makes a new homemade ornament each year out of old pieces of cheese and garbage that are special to him. I think one of his ornaments is actually made out of the first piece of cheese that he ever tasted, and it's just all jazzed up with glitter. He always gets a little teary-eyed when he takes that one out to decorate with it.
Oh yeah, that's right. And Mrs. E has special ornaments from everywhere she's traveled in her life. It's so cool. So Vanessa, how do you say ornament in Spanish?
Oh yeah, to say ornament in Spanish, we would say ornamento. Oh wow, amigos, this word is a cognate. Do you all remember what a cognate is? That means it's almost the same in two languages. Nice question, Josie. Let's try saying it all together, so repeat after me. Ornamento.
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 Muy bien, amigos.
Yeah, great work, amigos. Do any of you listening have ornamentos at your casa that you sometimes decorate with?
Great question. I bet some of our amigos have even made their own ornamentos.
That sounds like so much fun. Well, Josie, thanks again for your great question.
Muchas gracias, amiga.
If any of you listeners out there ever want us to answer one of your questions, just visit us on eatyourspanishpodcast.com and you can send us in your question. And if you record your question on one of your parents' phones and send it to us, then you can have the chance of hearing your own voice on one of our podcasts. Well, that sound means it's time for us to say goodbye.
Thanks for joining us today for this special review episode of Eat Your Spanish. We've just got one more thing left to do. We hope you all will sing along with us. Adios, mi buen amigo.
Goodbye, my good friend.
Hasta luego.
See you later. See you later, my good friend. Adios, amigos. Goodbye, friends.
Hasta luego. See you later. Thanks for listening to the Eat Your Spanish podcast. You can support our podcast by visiting patreon.com/eatyourspanish or by subscribing to it and leaving a review on iTunes. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, or on the web at eatyourspanishpodcast.com. Thanks for listening. Adios!